morning, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube. No fasted cardio this morning. I'm going to be doing a post-workout. Wasn't in the mood to do it this morning, if I'm being quite honest. Anyways, fasted supplements, taking my morning L-carnitine still, drinking lots of water. All right, more water. And now let's start the day by making breakfast. As you can tell, I actually started my day before this by getting myself ready. Got a nice shiny slick back, some natural looking makeup. Probably couldn't tell that I had makeup on, but I do. And yeah, I'm still in my jammies and robe. What do you know about it? Breakfast time. It appears as though my cats need to eat breakfast as well. We have Emmy over there eating away at the pineapple. Girl. Bubba, you gotta make rice. Come here, girls. Before I sit down to eat breakfast, I want to show you how I make my morning coffee. Obviously, being on prep, you can't put a lot of additives in, a lot of calories, things like that, because that matters. So here's my little coffee hack. Literally tastes so good. Honestly, better than the coffee I was making previously. Okay, here is said coffee. We're gonna start with 2 Truvia packets, a capful of sugar-free vanilla, and we're gonna top it off with Nut Pods oat creamer. Yes, obviously you can't really have creamer on prep, but this is a 0 sugar sweetened with stevia sweetened creamer. It's only 10 calories per 15 milliliters. I use less than 15 milliliters because I use just a capful. And let me tell you, it makes my coffee taste amazing. So good. That is how I make my beautiful morning coffee. I don't drink this until after I eat my breakfast because I like to have food in me before I take any kind of caffeine. That is gonna change at a certain part of prep when I start throwing in like fat burners before fasted cardio. But for now, this is how I like to keep it to help keep my stress levels low. Time for breakfast. Catch up with you later. We got Amazon today. Don't remember what I ordered. Oh yes. I got myself a probiotic. I haven't taken probiotics in so long and I don't know why I stopped. They're so good for you and so good for your gut. Unsure why I stopped. Personally, I really like this Physician's Choice one. It has 60 billion CFUs, which is a very high count that I have found, and it is pretty cost effective. You can get it on Amazon. Here she is. This will last me 2 months, and I want to say it was like $35. I'm also not gonna forget to take my morning supplements. Finish my breakfast. So now it's time for supplement time. If you're somebody that takes 1, a lot of supplements, and 2, tends to forget to take your supplements, or 3, you're lazy because there's so many pill bottles and you hate just sorting through it every day, this is for you. It maybe takes me like 10 minutes to stock up once a week, and it's so easy, literally just grab and go. Yes, I know there's a lot of supplements in here. I just like to make sure I have all my bases covered. Kyle also gives me a full list of supplements. There's a ton in here. I mean, I can go down the list. Like, I obviously have a multivitamin in here. I have fish oils, vitamin K2, D3, B complex. Nighttime, there's like magnesium, joint complex. I take a clear stem supplement for my skin. There's just a ton in here. And it's so handy to have this filled. Now I have to make sure that I add this in as well. Oh yes, another supplement I had to restock on it. It is Vitex Berry, which is chasteberry. For girls, this is great for cycle support. It can help alleviate PMS, help you regulate your cycle, all that good stuff. L-theanine, this is great for stress relief. What the? We got a box of stuff. Whoa. It's a stand for my Keurig. I wanted to get something so I could store the pods in, because right now they're just like loose in my cabinets and it's not fun to sort through every day. And then it also will kind of elevate the space in my little coffee bar over there. Next to do on the menu is set up my coffee bar. I have to bulk cook chicken, cook rice, client work, and I have like an hour to do all of that stuff. It is time to make my pre-workout meal. I'm back with my one true love, marshmallow milk farm fed. I'm of course making my whey drip with this meal. I'm not gonna show you how to make it in today's video because I've showed you guys so many times. But if you do want to see how I make it, I did post it on TikTok recently. It's also posted on YouTube. So follow me on TikTok here. I've actually been posting a little bit more on TikTok, even though it's not my favorite platform to post on. This is my favorite platform to post on. And I've been posting a lot on Instagram. Instagram is here as well. So make sure that you follow me on those two platforms. I also post on Snapchat. I'm not like the most consistent with it, but here's my Snapchat as well. Time to make the whey drip. I know I said I'm not showing the full recipe, but basically the whole thing with whey drip is making the protein powder into like an icing like consistency like this. And I made it freaking perfect today. It should look something like that. And then I pop it in the freezer to thicken it up a little bit, make it a little cool because it tastes really good. And then I literally just put it on top of cream of rice. You can put it on top of anything you want, but I put it on top of cream of rice. It actually would, I feel like marshmallow would be so good on top of sweet potato. I have to do that one day. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're done eating. Posted my last YouTube video. That's a full day of eating. So if you're interested in going to watch that, go to my channel and watch my full day of eating 13 weeks out. Anyway, running behind, as I said. Outfit for today, I am going to base it around this white tank. It's like a super, I'll put the item here. It's like a super thick double lined tank. It does not have padding, but I am going to wear these cakes underneath so my nips don't show out because I don't want that to show. Then I'm gonna wear either one of these shorts. They're the V-back shorts, and sweatpants on top, and probably some kind of crew neck or zip up. I don't really know. Okay, I actually need to put you guys on these cakes. If you're wondering what they are, they're like non-adhesive nip covers, and they're not sticky at all. So you literally just stick them into your shirt and they adhere to your body heat. Pretty freaking epic. Of course, I found it on TikTok Shop. You could probably guess that. As you can probably tell, I went with the red. I'm gonna throw these sweatpants over top. I'm literally obsessed with the men's YoungLA sweatpants. They are so good. I just really like big sweatpants. I'm also a sucker for gray sweatpants because they match with everything. And yes, I use men's Old Spice deodorant. I think it works better on me than any of the female deodorants. And I also think that natural deodorants don't freaking work. Aluminum free is the best I'm gonna get. This zip up is so not me or my style. It's obviously YoungLA. It's the best we're gonna get today because I literally don't know where any of my plain Jane zip ups are. We gotta move and groove, baby. I'm gonna make my pre-workout and I'll see you in the car. I actually don't really know why I wore a hoodie fully because it's like very hot outside. Pre-workout, as always, HWMF pre and hydraulic and creatine. And then I have my baggie of intra carbs and the grind on the side. I also forgot to mention in my last video, it was mentioned in the video before, when I hit 15K subscribers, I'm ending the closet giveaway. How to enter the closet giveaway? You can either use my code on Axe Sledge or YoungLA and email it to this email down below. You have to email the receipt so I know that you did in fact use my code and that you're not gaslighting me. And then once I hit 15K subscribers, I'm gonna end the giveaway, enter everybody's name into some kind of randomizer, and I'm either gonna do 1 or 2 winners depending on how many clothes I have to get rid of from my closet. Everything's obviously going to be lightly used. Nothing's going to be, you're not gonna get any gross pieces of clothing. Anywho, it is gym time and we're actually training with a little special someone today. She's visiting in town. You probably know her, you probably love her. George Daniels. She's a fellow YouTube girly like me, and you gotta love that. So we will be training hamstrings and glutes. It's always a leg day. I mean, when is it ever an upper body day? Never. All right, let's get this bread. Cheers. Let's go have a good workout.
Ooh, don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long. Yeah, I know we'll turn heads forever. So tonight I'm gonna show you off. When I walk with you, I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. No, my baby don't play. Blame it on my confidence, or blame it on your measurements. Shut the shit down on sight. That's right. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know it. Now slow it down for me, baby. Slow it down, girl. 'Cause I love the way it feels when we grind. Yeah.
Post-workout complete, cardio complete, posing complete, and now we are in the car eating post-workout meal. It is actually pretty late. I don't even know how time went by that fast. It's now 6 p.m. That's crazy. We did a lot of yapping, but the training session was very, very good. It was like intense ass training. As you probably know, post-workout meal is getting consumed in the car. I got these little Melinda's chicken sausage, or what the fuck? I got these little Melinda's sauces so I can have some kind of sauce on the go because lately the bland chicken has been getting to me. Everybody says that the black truffle one is the best. I think they're right. Never had any other flavor. Never even had this flavor. So this is gonna be my first time taste testing. Oh damn. What the hell? So good. Also have my carbs from fruit here. Vibes are good. Now I gotta drive home.
Jet out.
Thanks. What? You were supposed to kiss my hand. Okay, update on my day. It is now like 8:30. Anthony went to go play soccer. I did not want to join today. I wouldn't have played in the game anyways, but sometimes I just go to watch. Sometimes I go to just practice, but I still have some coaching work to do today. I also just like kind of want to relax, shower. Today's a hair wash day, kind of do all that jazz. I did have another meal. Anthony and I went on a bike ride earlier. So that's pretty much like how my day has been. Now it is time for me to unwind, relax. I still have 2 more meals to eat, so it's not like I'm going to bed anytime soon. I wish I was going to bed soon. I'm a night owl, unfortunately, and that's just how my days go. I value 8 hours of sleep, so I end up getting up kind of late every single day. You know, it's just how it is. Feeling a little bloat, quite honest. Abs are starting to come in-ish, and I have check-ins tomorrow. So we'll kind of see where things are at then. I have a feeling my weight might be up like a little bit. I don't know why. It's just, once my abs come in, I'm about to be unstoppable, bruh. I fear we are back in last prep, basically. Egg whites, nut butter, and sugar-free freaking syrup. Also, my hair looks like curly. What the heck? I literally just, I don't even know, did I brush it? I don't even think I brushed it after the shower. I think I just let it air dry. Can somebody tell me what hair type this is? Okay, this is like completely naturally dry. Pretty straight at the roots, I guess. I don't really know. I use this sugar-free syrup vest. Meal is here. 30 grams of protein from egg whites, nut butter, sugar-free syrup. I actually have an appetite today. What the heck? Go figure. So we're gonna munch on this now. Oh yeah, there's also cinnamon in the middle. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. We're gonna continue the vlog because we got something to chat about. All right, let's get ready together as we chit chat. I'm actually going to play Topgolf. Georgia, her boyfriend, our friend Luke, and his girlfriend, and Anthony, of course. Something that I feel like I've been dealing with recently. I just feel like I am like weirdly navigating my way through my 20s in terms of finding friends, finding people that I really resonate with. I feel like I'm the kind of person to keep my friend circle small. When I moved down to Florida, I tried to like branch out and make new friends, in which I did, and these people I am still pretty good friends with. I actually just went out for one of my friend's birthdays last weekend, and this is honestly something that I feel like I've been struggling with my whole life. I honestly, for the most part, feel like a lone wolf. I have friends out there, and this is not for pity at all, but I actually told Anthony this. I just feel like I'm nobody's favorite friend, and that feels really weird to say out loud, and it feels really weird to like be this vulnerable and say that to you guys. I don't know, that's just how I feel. I'm comforted by being alone, but it's also upsetting that I don't have like a group of girlfriends, and there's a bunch of reasons as to why I feel this. And again, I do have friends. Actually, a lot of them are long distance friends. I have a couple friends here in Florida, but my feelings are still valid. I feel like I still feel the way that I do despite this. And I also feel like just friends in general, I feel like I gravitate more towards older people that are not my age, that are not younger than me, with the exception of Anthony. He is my best friend. I feel like I am also his best friend. So when I say that I don't feel like anybody's favorite friend, it's not really pertaining to him, but he's also my boyfriend, so it kind of doesn't count. But I just feel like I can't even fully describe it, but I often feel left out. I often feel like very alone. But again, sometimes being left out of certain things and being forced to be alone is just a sign of like maybe that group that left you out is not for you. Like maybe those aren't the people that I am meant to be hanging out with. And I always feel like everything happens for a reason, whether things that happen hurt or not. But this is just like honestly something that's like recurring in my life since I was younger. So it's something that I just feel like is not necessarily new to me. But yeah, I'm very fortunate to be surrounded by some people that I am very good friends with. And getting older is hard. People get busy. People have jobs. Like this isn't what high school is like. This isn't what college was like. So if you are watching this and you are still that age, embrace it. have fun with it. I know it looks bizarre right now because you truly will never get these times back. As if bodybuilding isn't isolating enough, I just feel sometimes extra isolated and I can't figure out whether or not I'm doing it to myself or if I'm just not around all of the right people or what the heck, I don't freaking know. But again, I'm very happy to be surrounded by some of the people that I am, and they know who they are. They know that they mean a lot to me. And then I'm also very fortunate to have Anthony because he truly is like my best friend. Also, like my parents are my best friends too. And I feel like the biggest lesson learned here for me is that not everybody is your cup of tea and you are not everybody's cup of tea either. So you just got to go out there, find friends that you feel like you align with, and don't focus on the ones that you feel like you don't align with. And just because you don't align with some people doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. And it doesn't always mean that there's anything wrong with them. You just don't align. So keep that in mind too. Anyways, let's go hang out with some friends and play some Top Golf.
Fellas, grab your ladies if your lady fine. Tell her she the one.
I had a great time with friends. Now I'm ending my night taking my nighttime supplements. I'm a night owl. It's late. It's 1:30 in the morning. So probably gonna wake up around 10 tomorrow. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope I gave you some insight, was a little vulnerable about just being surrounded by good people and people that make you happy and fill your cup. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Love you all. Peace out.